women remain a minority among election candidates in Solomon Islands, with financial challenges cited as a key barrier to their participation, says a report by the Westminster Foundation for Democracy. Sharon Lanau reports.
Women continue to represent a minority of candidates during elections in Solomon Islands. The Cost of Politics in Solomon Islands report by the Westminster Foundation for Democracy links this to the lack of financial resources needed to run election campaigns. While discussions around improving women's participation have continued over the years, progress has been slow.
One of it where me tala look him, where me explain him earlier law PPIA 2014, yeah, him for encouraging political parties to accommodate women candidates. Time okata run during elections. Yeah? So there are other measures where and initiatives where currently people been floating and organizations being floating around, where sometimes we call them temporary special measures. Yeah.
Dr. Hiri Asia says there has been support for temporary special measures for women at the provincial level. However, there is still resistance to introducing this practice in national parliament.
By you find them, okata allow that kind of arrangement law, provincial assembly level no more, where the stakes are lower. No in pixel law there. Okata provide him space. So I think the kind of resistance too has to do with him resources we have available to MPs up there. And mostly by you find them, they do not really want people just come in OSEM and then you enter politics and you have access to those resources. You have to have the mandate of the people through election and voting. So I think suppose me remove him no more CDF law there, and Parliament it's all about leadership and decision making and making policies and laws. I think there will be little resistance for providing space for women in there.
He adds improving access to funds to support women's campaigns would address this gap.
One of the challenges where women face him, when you point to 2 or 3 women making their way into Parliament, the majority of the women where seem to point to the fact that okata women were going to parliament, yeah, okata women garim selen, yeah, okata business women. So I think what they imply is that the need to have access to funds were for supporting okata for campaign. So I mean, we can train them, we can equip them with the skills and knowledge necessary to be effective in their campaigns. I think the recommendation is that to provide access to funds where himself is supporting okata for move out and actually go do campaign now.
There are currently 4 female members of parliament, the highest number of women to hold office at the same time. Sharon Lanau, SIBC TV.